Thank you so much for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and in today's episode, we expose the secretly broken OP unit that some players have been using to crush maxed out bases in the highest levels of competition in Clash of Clans. And no, it is not what you think. It is not the Inferno Dragon. It is not even the Dragon Rider, which many of you might have thought is perhaps too strong, and I might agree with you. But overall, air attacking is just so strong right now that you knew it had to be an air unit. But what unit do you think could be secretly OP and just absolutely crushing bases? Well, we haven't seen it yet in this attack, but we will in just a moment. There has been so much competitive play recently with all of the different World Championship qualifiers and other private leagues and tournaments going on that we've seen some crazy strategies and a crazy number of 3 stars. Wait for it right here. Bottom of the screen, in by the town hall, will be the secretly OP unit. Did you guess it already? That's right, it is going to be the Rocket Loon. Okay, now, of course, this attack just uses a couple Rocket Loons to roll in and wipe out the air defense so that the blimp can get to the town hall and take it out, which is pretty much what a super troop is meant to do, right? Be an accessory, be something that helps in a specific portion of the attack, whether it be taking out the town hall, the funneling, keeping the heroes alive, whatever the case may be. That is normally what you would see a super troop do. But have you imagined maybe what would happen if players got proficient at running in with a ton of Rocket Loons? That is what is going to happen in the next 2 attacks that I show in the video. And I want to make a point, that is that there is something else going on that's also key. Again and again and again, we are seeing more and more value being obtained by the heroes. The hero charge or the Sui heroes, meaning they roll in without healers. That makes a huge difference in what you use. And the more damage you can get in the front end with your heroes, the less work that the back end troops need to do. And that is exactly what happens right here with Exorcist. He's got 17 Super Loons, and while he opens the attack with a Super Loon rolling in to again protect the blimp, or maybe 2, it is the end of the attack where he uses most of these, and that's what we're going to be focused on. Now, this is a really cool opener because we're seeing the blimp not going after the town hall, right? It's luring out the clan castle. It's getting some value in the base. It's also serving as a funnel for that archer queen. She's going to roll over with her unicorn and healers, so extra healing power to make her last even longer. And then the king and the royal champion as well. So you know that we've recently talked about how these really good players can walk a queen, charge a queen with the heroes, and take out nearly half the base before the remainder of the attack takes place. How about 2/3? That is right. Over 66% of this base will be wiped out before you see the remainder of the Super Loons come in and crush the last of the defenses. Also, let's watch the pathing of the Archer Queen. A clear funnel from the left-hand side and then from the right with the baby dragon. But watch the serpentine path that she takes into the core of this base. And yes, X is going to use that Archer Queen to get to the town hall. Now, I would never, ever have the confidence or the unmitigated gall to think that my Archer Queen could live this long. But of course, X knows with this very calculated attack, she is going to roll in. He's got a pair of jump spells, and of course, the other heroes are continuing to funnel her pathway. She's got nowhere to go but into the core of the base, and eventually nowhere to get out from the core but through the remaining jump spell off towards the town hall. This is again key because obviously you do not want the remaining units, whether it be the balloons or whatever rest of the attacking army you're using, to roll in and inhale deeply as the poison bomb goes off. So now we're at 50%. Right? No, not even close to time to drop the Super Loons. The Archer Queen's still going strong. The funnel is complete. The heroes at the bottom of your screen wiping out a scatter shot as well. And now in come the Rocket Loons from the outside, zipping in, using that turbo boost to get to those defenses right as the Archer Queen goes after the town hall. Much like a traditional Lalo attack, you're seeing a relative precision deployment of those Rocket Loons. X knows exactly how many to drop in each spot to go in after specific defenses. And again, notice nobody but the Archer Queen walks into the poison bomb. Eventually she goes in, but by that point, there's no air targeting defenses left. It's still an overkill attack, and X walks away with what looks like an easy 3-star. But of course, we all know that this is much easier said than done. Get out there and try to copy this, and it might not quite go as well, even though X in the very same war pulled it off again. I mean, come on, absolutely ridiculous, but okay, we know he's been practicing with this, and the rest of us have to just sit in amazement and know that we probably will never be able to do this either. So is the unit breaking Clash of Clans? No, it's obviously not, and maybe there are different ways to finish this attack. In fact, as I get through this video, I'm starting to think that it's just a matter of time before we see a superhero attack. Can you imagine if somebody would just roll through with only the heroes and a little bit of support and wipe out an entire base? We've seen the heroes go out and take out half in a Lalo. Now today, we're seeing them take out 2/3 with a Super Loon attack. How long is it before the heroes are just so strong, maybe multiple healers, that within the allotted time for an attack, they could wipe out an entire fully maxed out Town Hall 14? You heard it here first. Galadon predicting the future of Clash of Clans meta, the superhero attack. Okay, I guess really when you think about it, it's unlikely simply because of the time factor. And that is why you're seeing this back-end use of, say, Super Loons that have a lot of speed. They're going to get in there, wipe out those remaining buildings, and the cleanup is happening at the same time. So, okay, I retract my former statement. No superhero 3-star attacks, but is this a sign that air is too strong? Of course it is. Air is too strong. I've been watching these wars, these championship qualifiers, the COWL, ESCM, ABCDE battles, and everybody's using air. In fact, you'll notice that pretty much the only failed attacks are ground attacks. Very few failed attacks seem to be air attacks these days, and these are the things that are going to be looked at by the Clash of Clans team. They remember, not only are they breaking down how many attacks are being used, they're also breaking down the efficiency, which attacks are winning and which are failing. In come again the rocket loons from the top right side of the base, blasting, and then from the bottom left. Look at that, right after that air defense, nobody else in the way. And that is just, it's too easy. It is absolute overkill. The Queen has still not used her ability, and X had plenty of time left. So these attacks, high risk, high reward, perhaps. Are they too hard for the average player to pull off? Probably, simply because it's so hard to get a hero like an Archer Queen to path all the way through the base. Again, you'll notice X started with the Queen on one side, she wiped out the Town Hall on the other, and he picks up another beautiful 3-star attack. Galafam, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for leaving a like. Make sure you subscribe and have notifications turned on for the earliest and most accurate updated information. You know I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day, so get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people, animals, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more attacks. Oh man, fastest yet.
Galadon, are you getting faster in your old age? That's what